All right, thanks, Ashley. On today's Real Talk with Kayla, we're featuring content creator Melissa Beeler. This wife and mother is constantly coming up with hilarious ways to prank her family.
But her most recent viral video isn't necessarily a prank. It's a point with a profit. She's proving to her husband just how often he cannot find stuff around the house.
Hey, Ryan, come here. So you know how you ask me for stuff like all the time, like multiple times a day? Well, now, every time you ask me for something, you need to put $5 in here. I'm trying to help you better locate things in our house.
$5?
$5, and then at the end of the week, I'm going to go shopping with whatever's in there, which I'm sure is going to be a lot.
So $100 and give me an advance?
You can't get an advance?
Why?
Are you serious?
Here's $105.
But you haven't even asked me for anything yet.
It's coming.
Smart man.
I got some thoughts on this. You can follow Melissa Beeler at Melissa Beeler 2 on TikTok. She says that she's thinking of creating an official Can't Find It jar and selling them on Amazon for others to enjoy. What do you think about this?
Here's the thing. I have to admit, I do ask my wife quite often where to find things or what to do with said things. Having said that, I do that to keep the peace in the house. Because if I did things the way I wanted and put them where I want them, where I could find them, it would not end well.
Wait a minute. So you saying if you put things where you wanted them instead of where they're supposed to go?
Correct, yeah.
Then
Where
it would
I know
cause
that,
problems?
Correct. Where I know that I could find them, then they would be there.
But why don't you just go where it always is?
Okay. We don't have a whole
I'm just curious.
Because my mind works, as you've learned in the last
Yes.
week and a half, my mind works in an abnormal way.
You be real.
So
on
like,
the other side.
you know, I put things where, like, in my mind, in that moment, it makes sense for them to be.
Okay.
But if she
does
takes
that
them,
place change?
it can, depending on where I am mentally. But then my wife will then come and pick them up and put them where they are supposed to go. Admittedly, that's where they're supposed to go. And then I'm like, where did they go? Because my shoes aren't in the refrigerator anymore, whatever it is. I mean, not that I've ever done that.
We're going to have to put some labels on your house. This wouldn't work well for me because I tend to forget things myself.
Yeah, you're the forgetful.
Right, but I will put them back where they're supposed to be. But if it's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I might just forget where they were supposed to be.
No, I get that. The thing I love is that he was just like, nah, I know where this is going. Here's $100.
He just admitted defeat.
Yeah, I'm going to need to come back. So.
He was like, you know what? That was a wise married man. He said, you know what? I know I'm going to lose. So why don't you just go ahead, take this for your troubles, and I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Okay?
I'm convinced my wife is putting things places just for kicks.
No, Cody.
Like
No,
I
Cody.
know where the silverware is, and she's moving it or something. You know what I'm saying?
Cody, you got too many living things in your house for your lovely wife to be trying to trick you on an average day.
No,
For more Real Talk with Kitty and Kitty with Kayla, just follow Kayla Sullivan on Facebook and click the Kitty with Kayla tab on wishtv.com. And you know where that's at. You don't have to worry about misplacing that.
My wife's the same.